What is up, ladies and gentlemen? CJ the Cheese DJ here, and we're back with another extinction video for you guys. And today we're taking a look at the best spots to go about gathering a blue crystallized sap and a red crystallized sap. Now, if you guys are unaware, blue crystallized sap and red crystallized sap pretty much acts like blue and red gems like they were in Aberration, sorry. So obviously blue crystallized sap is the blue gem, while red crystallized sap is the red gem. You can see here this strange sap has unique properties that make it an ideal replacement for red gems, and the same thing goes for the blue crystallized. Now, in terms of where to get this stuff, the blue crystallized sap comes from these trees here. You can see here that these trees all have white leaves. These are the trees that you want to look for. Now, these trees are literally scattered everywhere. You can find them just outside of the sanctuary. You can see here that they are literally everywhere. All the trees with white leaves are the trees that will actually give you blue crystallized sap. Now, the best way to go about harvesting these trees early game is by obviously using your pickaxe. The pickaxe is a lot better to use than the hatchet, as the hatchet actually gathers you wood, while the pickaxe gathers you more of the crystallized sap than wood. You'll see here shortly when we attack this tree. You can see there we're getting a decent amount of crystallized sap. We pull out our hatchet, we'll only get a couple pieces of crystallized sap in comparison to how much we got with the pickaxe. There is quite a bit of a difference. Now, as I was saying, you can obviously find these trees outside of Sanctuary, but these trees are pretty much everywhere. It's a lot easier to find blue crystallized sap on Extinction than it is on Aberration, which is kind of funny. Now, in terms of using dinos to harvest this, it all comes down, there's quite a few dinos that are really good at harvesting this stuff. The first being the Anki. If you're looking for like a lower level easy tame, the Anki is actually a really good blue crystallized sap harvester. As well, he's really good at gathering thatch from trees. So whatever correlates with gathering thatch, correlates with gathering the blue crystallized sap. You can see here from one tree we got 12 crystallized sap, we got another 14. So the Anki is a good choice if you're a low level or you're just starting off and that's all you really have available to yourself. Now, the next best creature above the Anki is the Megatherium. Now, you can see there with his primary attack, he really doesn't gather that much. But with his secondary attack, he actually gathers quite a bit more. Now, it is slightly more than the Anki, and we are also factoring in the fact that the Megatherium is faster than the Anki, and that it has a higher base damage. Now, do take note that these guys are level 100 spawned in, so that they came out at a level 150. So these guys still have plenty of potential to increase their melee damage, which will then subsequently mean that they'll actually gather more blue crystallized sap effectively. However, the king of gathering the blue crystallized sap, obviously you guys would have seen this coming, is the Theri. The Theri is hands down one of the best blue crystallized sap gatherers that I have seen so far. Just one attack grants us a lot. You can see just how much crystallized sap we are gathering from these trees. Now, in terms of the mammoth and the beaver, I found that they don't actually do too well in terms of gathering the crystallized sap. Beavers are actually pretty crappy at gathering the blue crystallized sap. I was finding that with every tree I destroyed with the beaver, I was only getting about 2 or 3 crystallized sap. You can see here with the Theri, we've already got over 170 sap. So it's a pretty good way of going about getting the sap. Obviously, you want to use your Theri. Now, if you do have access to a wyvern as well, they are really, really good crystallized sap harvesters because they've got that wing attack, that sea attack that allows them to gather a crap ton of thatch. So if you've also got a wyvern at your disposal, go about using him as well. Now, in terms of where to get red crystallized sap, you guys pretty much guessed it. From the red trees. Now, if you wander around the Extinction map a bit with your flyer, or just run around in single player mode, what is that going on? Is that a rock drake? This is the first time I've seen a rock drake out here. So you can obviously find rock drakes out here as well. I haven't actually seen any doing orbital beacons as well. I apologize for the distraction. We're just going to take a quick little look-sees at this guy. He's a corrupted one, obviously. Yeah, you can't tame them. So yeah, as I was saying, you can pretty much get red crystallized sap from these red trees. Now, these red trees are littered around the maps in various locations. You can pretty much notice them by the red algae bloom growing around them. They're really not hard to miss. You can easily see them on the map. Now, these obviously grant a lot less than blue trees because, well, red is slightly more rarer, but, you know, you can still bring in your Theris, your whatever the heck you want to use to gather it. Now, obviously, in my opinion, the Theri is probably the best gatherer out of the bunch of them. As you guys saw with the blue, he was actually really good at gathering it. Now, with the red as well, he's just as good. You can see here just how much we're gathering from all this sap. It's ridiculous how good the Theris are. Plus, this is also without boosting his levels at all. So not only does he have the extra harvesting levels, he's also got his extra melee damage levels. So guys, do take that into note as well. So you can actually, I think it's power harvesting that he actually gets the boost off. Oh, now we've pissed off a Dire Bear. But you can actually use your Theri to go around and just harvest all the trees in the area. And I guarantee that you will have a crap ton of crystallized sap, both blue and red, by the time that you are done harvesting everything up with your Theri. So guys, that'll conclude this video here. Let me know what you guys thought of it down below. Let me know if you guys know of any other better ways to go about gathering the sap in the comments. That way, if anyone else comes along in the video, you guys can help them out. If we've missed anything, let me know. But other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to catch you in the next one.